Spring is here. Have you been stuck in the house and just running on that treadmill? Or have you took that winter month off or to increase your mileage that you have been running this winter? Well, today we will talk about 5 tips or ways to make the best of your spring running. And on this channel, we give you tips and tricks on how to be a successful runner, and we provide workout videos to help you have an everyday healthy lifestyle. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and be part of the tribe, because we post 2 videos weekly, and that is every Thursdays and Saturdays. So let's get started with spring running. Are you ready to run this spring? Tip number 1. You want to start building that mileage up or your running base, especially if you have took that winter running off. So you want to start thinking about doing your short runs and your long runs and how many miles you want to be doing for those runs. And you want to make sure that you don't go out too quickly. So when I say build those running mileage up or that base, I mean that especially if you have decreased your mileage this winter and you've been running 20 miles when you're used to running 40 to 50 miles, then that means that you don't want to go out and start running 40, 50 miles off the bat just because it's spring. You want to gradually increase your mileage to get yourself to that 30 to 40 miles from 20 miles, because this will help prevent injury. Tip number 2. So to start out, you want to be slowly increasing your pace. So start a little bit slower at the beginning and don't be running too fast, especially if you have took the winter time off or haven't run that often during the winter time. This means that you want to be running by effort instead of pace. So if you have been running indoors mostly during the winter time, like running on a treadmill, do know that that treadmill surface is more softer. It might not have as much incline unless you had actually inclined that treadmill. And now that you're running outside, you're running on concrete that's hard. If you are doing trail run, you are running on rocks, on grass area. So you typically are running on different terrains when you're running outside, and also be running in different running conditions. So with that in mind, do know that your pace will be a lot slower when running outside than inside. So instead, you want to be focusing on how you feel when you're running rather than just trying to pick up that pace and run fast. Now, for some runners, they will be able to run much faster outside than they did inside. That might be due to the nice scenery outside or even that nice cool air or breeze. But generally, you will be running a lot slower outside than inside. So don't try to be running the same pace that you would on a treadmill than outside, run that same pace outside. That's a no. Now that you are running outside, do expect that your pace will be slowing down. So that means that it might be difficult for you running outside now that you have been running mostly indoors. And it might be even harder on your knees. With that in mind, that means you might want to be starting out running on a flat surface at the beginning. Tip number 3. Now, as runners, you want to be incorporating strength and cross training to your training plans. So there's a big benefit of doing strength and cross training, because these workouts will help strengthen that muscles for your run and help you to be a stronger runner. So definitely check the Scully Twins channel and be part of our tribe, because we have plenty of strength and cross training workouts to help you with your workout training plans, to help customize your workout, so therefore to help you become and continue to be a strong runner. And the great thing about adding strength and cross training to your plan, your workout, it also helps prevent injury and work different muscle groups to continue to give you that good support in your legs, in your arms, and definitely your core. Tip number 4. So you have to be mindful of the season changes. So the thing about running in the spring season is that it is in the middle of the winter months and that summer months. So when you're out in your run, you have to be mindful to check the weather so you can know what kind of condition are you running in. Now, it can be pretty cold still because of it's March and it's coming from February. So you want to make sure that you are dressing properly for that run. And then there's some days that you may have to run in the rain or windy days or even in the heat. So definitely check our page out because we have a video for each of those seasons. We have a winter running season, we have raining season, we also have how to run in the heat. So therefore you need some ideas of what to wear or how to run in each of these season conditions. Definitely look at those videos for ideas for how to make your running a great run. Spring running. Tip number 5. Now, if you had took that winter break off from running and haven't been running that often, you might not have noticed your worn out shoes. Do you know when the last time you had replaced your running shoes? Generally, you want to be replacing your running shoes every 300 to 500 miles, but that depends on the way that you run, your body composition, and different elements do come in play about that 300 to 500 mile range. So if you are wondering when should you replace your running shoes, you definitely want to check out our video of how often should you replace your running shoes right here on the Scully Twins channel. We have you covered. So generally, when you do take out that new running shoe from your box, you want to be marking down that mileage that you have ran in to start out. And you want to be noticing that weekly mileage that you are running in your running shoes and be able to calculate it over time. And that's why if you have a Garmin watch, be even better to be able to update that notebook. So you want to have like a running log that do notate your runs. Bonus, bonus, bonus! Well, we cannot end the video without including a bonus. Now, this is a great tip for beginners and advanced runners. Now, as a runner, it's very important to be including a goal. So goal keeps you on track and keep you accountable for your training plans. It gives you a roadmap of what you want to work towards. So you're thinking, what is some running goals that I could use? Well, the most popular running goal for runners is to either run a 5K, a half, or even a full marathon. Now, there's some beginner runners that may even want to be able to run a mile, 2 miles, 3 miles non-stop. And that's a great running goal. And a very popular goal is running and losing weight. Because what's the fun of losing weight and doing something you love and enjoy, like running? Now, definitely be on the lookout because we will have a video on how many days to run to lose weight. We cannot wait for you to be able to hit your goals and to keep on improving yourself to become a strong runner this spring. So if you want to keep yourself motivated to go out there and run, share your results on social media, like your Facebook, your Twitter, and even your Instagram page. Running is an achievement and something to be celebrated. You want to be celebrating even your small wins. This will help you stick to your goals. Now you want to be celebrating an accomplishment of your runs, even any runs, because you got out there and you run. So if you are looking for more running motivation or even running tips, we have so many running videos and tips right here on our channel to help you when you are going out there for your runs. So definitely check out the Scully Twins channel and consider subscribing so you never miss a video. And until we see you next time, bye-bye.